NASCAR drivers get that crazy rap where people say, they're not athletes.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm like, come on, they're driving around in a car and then they're not even turning anywhere. They just kind of lean to the left. No, it's insane what they go through, and the fitness they got to be in shape to be in those suits, by the way. And I think they lose like 12, 15 pounds a year, like every race. No, they're athletes, man.
Sarah, Gary, Dan, it's so nice to meet you guys. Welcome to my hangout.
You too,
buddy.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
I think I'm probably doing better than the other ones. I feel pretty amazing today.
Gary's doing better than us.
I think it's one of those days where absolutely nothing could possibly go wrong.
Okay.
So I feel...
And that's when the earthquake hit.
Yeah. You're going to do that right before this interview, aren't you, Gary? Right there.
Yes, I am. I'm tempting those fates.
All right, well, let's run the risk. So just to start, congratulations on the show, guys.
She can't fire us all. We're a family. Jake is like a son to me. Chuck is like a brother. Money. Amir is...
I found a mint. Or a Xanax. Either way, it can only help. No, it's a pebble.
My wife and I have had some pretty hearty laughs. But Gary, there's an episode...
We get it, Landon. You're married. Oh, fine.
You know what? I just got married this month, so I am bragging a little bit. You're right.
Congratulations.
Oh, by the
Thank
way,
you so much.
Netflix and NASCAR will now send you a wedding present since you mentioned it on Netflix.
There we go. I'm learning the game here, Gary. So keep teaching me. Keep teaching me.
I love it. Gotta love that COVID wedding. It costs like $300. Awesome.
You're exactly right. So there's an episode, Gary, where you get pretty emotional about some superstitions, and I was just wondering, do you have any like actual superstitions or some like pre-show rituals that you do?
I'm not a very superstitious guy, but when I'm driving, the one that I do have is if I go under a red light or a yellow light, from my friend Javier Sola de Puerto Rico. When I'm driving, if I go under one of those lights, I always kiss my hand and touch the top of the car. He said that keeps the police away. So I still do that. Other than that, I'm not superstitious at all.
By the way, you should know that Javier has been in jail for 3 years now.
Yes.
And that move did not work.
Not at all.
No, it did not work.
Did not at all.
What about you, Dan? You were nodding when Gary was talking about his superstitions. Do you have any of your own?
I have a new superstition now while we were filming The Crew, because there was one time during lunch when I had scallops. And I had scallops during lunch. And we have a live taping, okay? We have a live taping that night. And it's not like a regular, like there's an actual audience there. Like people think there's a laugh track. No, there's an audience actually there. And you really have to like give it 1,000,000%. Anyway, I start getting violent food poisoning before shooting. And in between scenes, I'd have to like go into my room and then go back out and put makeup on so I didn't look pale. So my new superstition is no seafood the day of a shoot.
I think that's fair.
The other thing is, though, Dan does this thing with seafood where he leaves it out for a day so it's nice in room temperature and tepid.
So, yeah,
Maybe
to get it to temperature. To get it to temperature, and then you hit it with the blow dryer just a little bit.
Yep. On high.
That's 2021. We're saving energy. We're reheating food the easy way again. Sarah, I've got a question for you. Did you grow up a NASCAR fan? Was NASCAR any part of your life at all?
It wasn't a part. No, I'm like a theater girl from New Hampshire. It just wasn't at all. But I have since grown very fond of it.
Do you have a favorite driver?
Well, I have a favorite driver actor. I shouldn't say that because then I'm like picking a favorite. But Ryan Blaney's really good at acting.
Our waitress apologizes. Ryan Blaney grabbed your wings off the bar before she picked them up.
What? Son of a Ryan Blaney. Hey, what are you doing?
We figured you had enough wings.
We just sat down.
No, we mean like in life.
Oh, hey, Austin, I didn't see you there. Why don't you hop up on Blaney's shoulders and come in as one person?
I'm 5'8". That's average height.
If you stand in your helmet, you are.
That helmet won the Daytona 500.
I just want to have one meal without you bringing that up, man.
Ryan Blaney, he's really good. He could stop. In fact, let me send this message out to him. Blaney, stop racing tomorrow, dude. You've done enough there. You've proven yourself there. Stop racing and just start acting. America's waiting for you, as is the world. I'm done.
There you go. Just sign off for Ryan Blaney from Gary.
If you had to rank the best actors in the show, it would go Ryan Blaney,
Yep.
Kevin James,
Yep.
Ryan Blaney again,
Yep.
Dana Dute.
Yep.
We can all agree on Dana Dute would come after that, right?
Fourth, yeah.
Then Ryan Blaney's wink.
Don't forget
And
his shadow.
Ryan Blaney's mustache.
And his mustache.
Mustaches are of utmost importance. Something that I thought the show tackled that was really interesting is this growing reliance to technology.
As chief engineer, what are your responsibilities?
Well, I work with the computers. Although sometimes it does feel like I work for the computers. That's a joke. You know, I'm obviously in charge. Until the robot revolution, in which case I do think I'd be useful to them.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there.
Dan, I'm going to take this one to you. Do you think that's kind of scary in the real life? Are you afraid of the future of technology?
I'm not as afraid of the future. I'm afraid of the present of technology. I refuse to join TikTok. There, I said it. Okay, I'm not going to do it. You know, they make us invest all this time and trying to curate followers on Instagram, on Facebook. I put $10,000 into my MySpace page to have the best MySpace page money can buy. And look at it now. You get used to a new thing, and then they're like, "Oh, that's the old. You a TikTok? No, now you got to do Flickflock. Flickflock is the new thing." And you're like, "I can't do it anymore."
I love Dana Duke. I hate to disagree with you. I am all about technology. At some point, the robots are going to need somebody to oil them. May I send the message out to the robots? Robots, if you ever need a good lubricating, Gary Anthony Williams is here for you. I'm done.
Gary's signing off on both Ryan and robots throughout this entire thing. And Sarah, how about you? Technology, yes, no? Are you afraid?
I don't understand it sometimes. I just got some AirPod buds like a week ago, and you can talk on the phone with them. Did you know that? Like, you don't have to hold the phone anymore. You can just have them in your ears and talk. So I guess technology is good, but you really have to explain it to me.
For a while, Landon, she wanted it to look like she had AirPods. She would just take cigarettes and break them in half and stick them.
And on that note, I'm going to close this up. Again, thank you guys for sitting down today. I super appreciate it, and I'm ready for the world to see the crew.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Landon.
Kevin, it's so nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan. Welcome to my hangout.
Thanks, Landon. Nice to meet you, and I like the place. It's cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So, look, to start here, congratulations on the new show. What are you most excited for in the crew?
Just that it's a different yet familiar, like in a great way. It's the format that I love, doing a 4-camera shoot in a way, and having this great playing field. You know, in NASCAR being tied in a workplace comedy with, the greatest actors, man. These guys are just amazing that I get to work with. They're just very funny. The chemistry made this project just phenomenal.
Anything we can do to make the car go faster?
Cheat.
There you go. We'll up our cheating budget 100%. Now you know I'm kidding, right?
Definitely. Me too.
You winked when you said that. We can't cheat.
Oh, of course not.
No, it still sounds like you're winking. I want to be very clear. No cheating.
Oh, I am very clear.
Great. He's gonna cheat, isn't he?
Okay, first off, in NASCAR, we don't cheat. We innovate until we get caught.
What happens when we get caught?
You get a massive fine. You can't cheat. It's really a dream gig.
So you say now that the cast members are awesome, but I was talking to Dan and Gary and Sarah earlier, and they brought up Ryan Blaney, and they were talking, and they said, while he is the best driver on the show, he's probably the best actor too. Now, would you co-sign on that?
Yeah, it annoyed me. It's like whenever somebody's really good in one area of their life, like they have a special skill, which obviously he does, and then they cross over and you expect to go, okay, welcome to my world. That didn't happen with Ryan, and it really pisses me off. It does. It annoys me to know it's because I can't do that in his field. I can't get in a car and drive 200 miles an hour next to the other car. Like, I just don't have the skill. He's really funny, and it's great for the show, but annoying to me as a person.
Are you at least a good driver? Would you say you're a good driver?
I'm an aggressive driver. Yeah, I think I'm a good driver. I'm very aggressive, but I'm good, but safe, I think. I think so. Don't ask my wife, but yes.
Is there anything you learned about the sport of NASCAR while filming this?
Oh, everything. I mean, everything I'm learning more and more now about everything from positioning to, the pole position, the practice rounds to getting the team up and running to shaving the car down, the parts down, see what you can do to save an ounce here or there or whatever it is, or the time on a pit stop.
1.47.
Yeah, great stop, guys.
Wow, that was really fast.
Yes, that's how we do. Did we do everything? That was really fast. Just all these elements that a crew chief has to govern is so crazy to me. Like I had no idea it was all done, this way. And it's like all this while trying to do this, the business side of it, of trying to get sponsorships to sponsor you and to keep going. And, you go on a losing streak. And a lot of it is also, it's out with the old and in with the new. And I'm an older guy in the thing. And it's like, I've been there for so many years. And now the new, crew is coming in and it feels like the technology. And I'm like, well, the old way still kind of works, tradition. And I'm right in some ways. And in some ways I'm wrong.
I think I have to tell you, I think you're seeing years of hard work starting to pay off.
And yet, all that payoff has happened in the last month, which coincidentally is when I got here.
Yeah. Catherine's been amazing. Amazing addition to the team. Most of us are just experts on cars, but Catherine here made a chart about office workflow, which is just next level.
I think what Kevin is trying to say here is that the team was in the Stone Age, and I'm bringing Fred Flintstone here kicking and screaming into the 21st century.
Yeah, well, Kevin knows exactly what Kevin's trying to say, because Kevin is Kevin. Anyway. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I didn't ask one yet.
It's a great battle. It's a great place for comedy. And, we're just pumped up to do it.
NASCAR drivers get that crazy rap where people say, they're not athletes. Do you have just a crazy different level of respect for them now?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm like, come on, they're driving around in a car and then they're not even turning anywhere. They just kind of lean to the left. No, it's insane. It's insane what they go through, the tension and the fitness they got to be in shape to be in those suits, by the way. And I think they pee in there. I think they do everything. Like they lose like 12, 15 pounds a year, like every race. It's insane. Forget that. And also 200 miles an hour being, 5 inches away from another car and trying to get ahead and find your way through it and the danger. And no, they're athletes, man.
I want to wrap here. I consider you guys the comedy brothers. You, Sandler, Spade, Rock, Schneider, you name it. So imagine all of you are just locked in a room right now and all you have is Mario Kart. Who's winning and who is guaranteed to lose every race?
Chris Rock is guaranteed to lose every race.
Really?
Yeah. I just don't think he's got the skill. I don't think he's got it at all.
Who's taking the crown?
I would say I would, but I'm kind of, it depends if, Sandler's got, and then there's Spade. Spade's tiny and he could be fierce, that little kid, it's like, it's either Spade, me, or Sandler. And, I'm not letting Sandler go. He might let Sandler go. I don't care about Sandler. I'll take him out.
You're going to trade some paint.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate it, Kevin. It was so nice to meet you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And everybody get ready for the crew.
Great. Thanks, Landon. Appreciate it, bud.
Can I have everyone's attention, please? Well, it's been a great ride, but Catherine's moving back home and taking over. Guys, meet your new boss.
You gotta be kidding me. I have underwear older than her.
I don't want to fire anyone, but I'm gonna do what I have to do to win.
She can't fire us all. We're a family. Jake is like a son to me. This is war. Our best odds are to stick together.
Go! We had a meeting at 9.
Well, no one told me.
Did you turn on your notifications?
Yeah. It's on now. Got it.